Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Raw, coming at you raw. I got a quick video for you dudes, actually. Just wanted to talk about Uncharted and The Last of Us, actually. But first, if you could leave a like on the video, if you could drop that like and support, as well as subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC, and maybe even tablets and phones. Now, look, a lot of people would tell you Uncharted 4 is a console seller, is the best Uncharted, and also a lot of people will tell you The Last of Us is the best game of all time, console seller indeed. And let me tell you, both sides are right. The thing that linked these two games together is Naughty Dog, and Naughty Dog has been improving over and over and over again as far as technical standpoint and graphic, and moving forward, I would give it to Uncharted 4, because the game is just unbelievable at sometimes what is pulling off on your PS4. The Last of Us was a PS3 game, and The Last of Us over Uncharted is emotion and atmosphere and feeling. It really makes you feel that everything's on the line, because with The Last of Us, everything is on the line. Now, who is the winner? Uncharted versus The Last of Us. Like I said, I would give graphics to Uncharted, in not including the 1, 2, and 3. See, Uncharted has 4, right? Has 4 titles, and The Last of Us only has 1. So as a whole, Uncharted is this Indiana Jones happy movie, when The Last of Us is this the road, or like post-apocalyptic dreaded time, and they're basically like night and day to one another. But as far as graphics, I would give to Uncharted. The latest entry is Uncharted 4, and then when it comes to mood and atmosphere and feeling, I would give that to The Last of Us. Now, gameplay. See, this is where I'm split in the middle. Gameplay with The Last of Us is so already got the mood going for it. The Last of Us has the gameplay on lockdown when it comes to making you feel like everything's on the line. Going even further, the multiplayer feels that way too. The multiplayer, in my opinion, beats out Uncharted 4's multiplayer. See, in Uncharted 4's multiplayer, the game feels like a faster single player. Like, single player plays exactly the same as multiplayer, but multiplayer feels like a faster single player. When it came to The Last of Us, The Last of Us felt like this was happening while you were playing the single player game. And I think that's connected even more so to the game experience as a whole, because I'm such a fan of, after Destiny did it, games blending multiplayer and single player together so perfectly. And I will give that title to Destiny, really, because your character lives within multiplayer and single player competitively and cooperatively. So going back to Naughty Dog games, right? The Last of Us, as far as gameplay goes, both single player and multiplayer, I'll give it to The Last of Us. I'll give gameplay to The Last of Us, because at the end of the day, The Last of Us had gameplay that really did make you feel like, oof, you know what I mean? Like, wow, everything's on the line. With Uncharted, don't get me wrong, Uncharted has superior gameplay. The Last of Us pulls above it by this much, just because the gameplay throughout the whole game, multiplayer and single player, is just so on point. And with Uncharted, like, this could change, right? Because I haven't played Uncharted's multiplayer longer enough, but I did play through the whole story, which is a phenomenal story. But in the graphics, Uncharted; in the mood and atmosphere, Last of Us; and in the gameplay, I'm giving it to The Last of Us. The last category is story. Story. Let me say this: story is something critical in these games. All the Uncharted had story as the main thing, with multiplayer being something still not tagged on, but something that was worked on. But story is why we remember these games. The connections we have with the characters of Uncharted and the characters of The Last of Us. See, The Last of Us story, like I said, had the mood on lockdown, and because it had the mood and made you feel like everything was on the line, I would give it to The Last of Us. I'll give story to The Last of Us just because of that. Like, the story throughout the whole game, multiplayer and single player, felt like everything was on the line, and I cried at the beginning of The Last of Us. Story, look, The Last of Us wins the story by this much against the Uncharted 4. So, 4 categories, The Last of Us dominates in all 4, 3 out of 1. And at the end of the day, what's a better package as far as value goes? As far as value goes for your dollar, what's a better package? The Last of Us. Both are great games. Both are awesome games. And all I gotta say is, should you play these games? Yes. Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us, you should play them. Both games are on PS4 right now, actually. The remastered version of The Last of Us as well as Uncharted 4. But yeah, write in the comment section. I would like to hear your guys' view on The Last of Us versus Uncharted and how you feel about who will win if Nathan Drake and Joe said, "What's up, square up," you know? And just for fun, who will win, Joe versus Nathan Drake? Since they took away Nathan's counter ability from 1, 2, and 3 Uncharted, and 4, it seems like you can't press triangle to counter punches anymore. I'll give it to Joel, because Joel still has the counter button. So Joel will kill Nathan Drake. Write in the comment section. I would like to hear what you think on this matter. But yes, that's all she wrote. This has been Raw, coming at you raw. Please subscribe. Please like this video. See you next time. Pieces.
You said that the order looks better. No, man. When you
I ain't
roll
saying
in
the order looks better than Uncharted. I'm saying the order it sometimes looks better than Uncharted. And
no, not nowhere near it. When you roll inside a puddle.
Look, Firefly! I'm out! Damn it! Not the last of those tourists. Let's wipe them out.